Kate Garraway rips into Jason Gardiner over dancing on ice. Bullying. It gets personal. But he may have met his match with Kate Garraway. The Dancing on Ice 2018 judge appeared on Good Morning Britain today ahead of Sunday night's grand finale. Good Morning Britain's Kate Garraway, 50, and Ben Shepherd, 43, questioned the professional choreographer on his cruel and evil judging style, and he was clearly very offended. She asked, "Why are you so direct? Let's call it that if you don't like the word cruel. What I find interesting about you is that you've had tough times in your personal life when you were at school, and you were bullied, and you had a lot of problems coming to terms with your sexuality and how people treated you over that. Why are you so direct? Let's call it that if you don't like the word cruel, Kate Garraway, so you know what it's like to be picked on. So how do you look at those comments and think that that's different?" Jason, 46, looked stunned by the question and gave Kate a fierce look. "Well, that's very controversial, because what you're saying is that I'm picking on people and that you're likening what I do to bullying?" he replied. Kate then fired back, "Well, some people might look at it and think that, but you've obviously decided it's not in your head." By this point, Jason looked livid, and snapped in response, "Really? Well, that's interesting. I'm there to give a critique based on my expertise, and I have 10 seconds to make a point. So if I was to sit there and give technical jargon, it's lost on the contestant and it's lost on the home viewer. These are people that are novices, with no performance experience whatsoever, and I have to make a point and get it into their heads. Whether you agree with what I do, it gets results, they do improve. If they listen, they do improve." He added, "I'm very balanced and very fair." It was an uncomfortable interview for Jason as he came face to face with Good Morning Britain weatherman Alex Beresford, who he branded bland during his Dancing on Ice stint. Jason didn't back down once confronted by Alex, who was 7th to be eliminated from the competition, with Charlotte Hawkins even saying ouch in the background as Jason blasted, "I stand by what I said." Alex is not a showman. Good Morning Britain airs weekdays at 6 a.m. on ITV.